state government is unwilling to address. In fact, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah as well as DK Shivakumar, they are more busy in Delhi rather than sitting here in Bangalore. So entire cabinet is sitting in Delhi, because of which administration is getting affected and common man is really disturbed with this development.
Are you saying that there is an administrative paralysis in Karnataka? Policies are not being implemented because there is infighting in the government?
Not only because of infighting from last 2.5 years, there is not even a single new policy by the ruling Congress government. And secondly, in spite of having absolute and clear mandate, clear majority, the infighting within the Congress government, quite natural, entire bureaucracy, they're having a good time. They're not interested in the administration. So because of which everybody is affected. There is no development. It's only corruption in Karnataka.
So what is your assessment? I know you are the state president of Bharatiya Janata Party, but what's your assessment? What do you think will happen in Karnataka now? Do you think this government can survive, sir?
So marathon meetings is going on between both the camps, but we really don't know, because even DK Shivakumar is becoming more and more aggressive. Siddaramaiah camp, they are not going to, even they are claiming they are bargaining very hard. So we really don't know where we are heading for. So there's absolute confusion within the ruling Congress government. And I think everybody is sitting in Delhi waiting to hear what Rahul Gandhi speaks.
Today, Bharatiya Janata Party had released a tweet in which you people had tweeted out, "One more budget, please." What did you mean by that? Are you saying that Siddaramaiah is saying that one more budget this time? That the cartoon that was tweeted out by BJP handle?
As we all know, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has already presented 16 budgets, highest budget presented by any Chief Minister in Karnataka as any Finance Minister. And DK Shivakumar is hell-bent upon. He's insisting that next budget will be presented by none other than by DK Shivakumar himself. So it's really a $1 million question. Nobody knows who is going to present the next budget, and no one knows who will be there as the Chief Minister during next Assembly session, which is scheduled on December 8 at Belgaum, Winter Assembly session.
So how is the governance getting affected? I know this is an important question and I want you to answer that, because ultimately politicians come and go, but the government is for people and governance remains the most important thing when political parties occupy power. Do you think the governance in Karnataka is getting affected?
Because of the lust for power and infighting within the Congress government, the administration paralysis is already, we can witness, we are seeing, because of which nothing is moving ahead. Farmers' issues are not been addressed. DK Shivakumar is also in charge for Bangalore city. Every time is fixing a date, postponing the dates for filling the potholes in Bangalore city. Absolutely, there is no development. So it's really people of Karnataka are suffering end of the day because of the infighting of the Congress government.
And the last question before I let go of you. Yes, there is a problem in the Congress house. Can we say that the BJP house is stable? Because earlier there were a lot of succession issues also in Bharatiya Janata Party, sir.
So it's quite natural when an youngster like me has given opportunity by our party high command. It's quite natural, because when there are so many senior leaders who are aspiring to become the party president, and it's quite natural. But today, I'm really happy to say that all the seniors are cooperating with me. We are fighting against this corrupt Congress government, and Bharatiya Janata Party is totally united at this juncture.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for making time for News9. So, B.Y. Vijayendra, the state president of the Bharatiya Janata Party, says that the governance is getting affected. And there's a policy limbo, administrative paralysis. But let me tell you that this crisis is different from the earlier cycles of confrontation. This time, Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar has put his foot down and wants the Congress leadership to take a decision once for all. Sources say that the DKS was promised 2.5 years of CMship after Siddaramaiah's 2.5 years. His meeting with Satish Jarkiholi is also very important, where certain trade-offs have been discussed. The standoff has left no room for the leadership. And when I say the standoff has left no room for the leadership, I say because top leadership is also slightly predisposed towards DK Shivakumar. It is not without any reason. It is not without any reason that there is a flux in Bengaluru, there is a flux in Delhi, and this time it is heading for some sort of a grand finale. Let me play out the bite of the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister.
There will be a meeting. Call. There will be a meeting. See, whatever decision High Command takes, I will follow. There will be a meeting. Call. There will be a meeting. See, whatever decision High Command takes, I will follow. See, this is the prerogative of the High Command. Nothing is there. I don't want to comment on it. It is a party. Whatever party is that, all of us will work together.
Now, let's take a look at the strength and the weaknesses of the leaders. DKS is a vocal face and provides organizational and financial muscle to the Congress. He is man for all seasons and can operate beyond Karnataka. But there are corruption charges against DKS and he has a jail stint as well. On the other hand, Siddaramaiah represents a backward caste consolidation. His politics is rooted in the old socialist style of Karnataka. Sidda's tenure has been spotless. He has a clean image, and if he stays a little longer, he would match the record of Devraj Urs as the longest serving Chief Minister of Karnataka. Now, the important thing is that there is still some confusion. So let me play out two more bites. One bite of Mallikarjun Kharge and one bite of Satish Jarkiholi.
मैं इन सबको बुला के चर्चा करता हूं। उस चर्चे में राहुल गांधी भी रहेंगे और मेरे हमारे दूसरे मेंबर्स भी रहेंगे, सीएम भी रहेंगे और हमारे डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर रहेंगे। तो इन सबको बुला के चर्चा करने के बाद निर्णय होगा। टीम है, अकेला नहीं रहता, टीम है। जब हमारी पूरे हाईकमांड की टीम बैठ के चर्चा करके निर्णय लेगा।
जल्दी है ना, अभी खत्म होता है, बहुत जल्द हो जाएंगे। सब लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं, जल्द से जल्द समस्या हल हो जाएगा।
मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे भी वो राहुल गांधी और सोनिया गांधी के,
हाँ वो भी मिल रहा है, वो भी बातचीत कर रहा है, क्योंकि जल्द के खत्म करना सही है, उचित है।
आपको प्लान साफ होता है बोल रहा है।
हाँ वो बोल देंगे, वो तो चलने वाला है, वो तो चलने वाला है। हाँ बड़े यार बेटे और बड़े इकड़े।
The power game in Karnataka Congress has another twist in the tail. The Ahinda leaders have thrown their weight behind Siddaramaiah. Ahinda leaders have prepared area-wise Ahinda vote share report. The report is meant to send a message that if Siddaramaiah is removed from the CM post, Ahinda communities may withdraw their support. Siddaramaiah is the unquestioned leader of the Ahinda communities. According to the report, in 19 constituency, 80% of the voters are Ahinda. In 42 constituency, 80% of Ahinda voters are decisive. In more than 83 constituencies, 70% of voters belong to Ahinda communities. In 49 constituencies, more than 60% of Ahinda voters are there. In 22 constituencies, more than 50% of the voters are Dalits, minority and backward classes. In 5 constituencies, over 90% voters are minority, backward classes and Dalits. But let me tell you, DKS is not without support. Let me play out the bite of a seer. So he is also getting support, DK is also getting support from religious communities as well.
ಸಂವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಠಾಧೀಶರು ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು, ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು ಸಂವಿಧಾನಿಕವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಶಾಸಕರಿಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರ.
Now, the big question is, will Congress be able to take a decision this time? I think that's the big question, first. And the second is, if they take a decision, can Congress avoid an open war or a split that we witnessed the last time around? On this issue, I'm joined by Mohammad Wajiullah, my correspondent from Bengaluru. Dr. Basavaraj Itnal, senior journalist, Vijay Grover, senior journalist, R. Rajgopalan. also with me. Thank you all of you, sir. Let me straight away first go to Mr. Rajgopalan. Sir, do you think after the fact has emerged that the DKS has dug in his heels, do you think that they will take a decision this time or not?
They will definitely take a decision because Parliament session is going to be from 1st of December, Kartige. Then subsequently, you are getting into election mode of Kerala. My understanding, Kartige, yesterday and today, there are 6 tweets from DK Shivakumar, Parameshwara, Siddaramaiah and others in which Mr. Siddaramaiah has also questioned. Whereas Shivakumar mentioned, I'm in Kannada, it is there, I got translated and I'm giving you the translated version. Keeping one's word is the greatest strength in the world. What does it mean? Therefore, I see that Mr. Siddaramaiah will be asked to step down and Mr. DK Shivakumar is being installed because it's a word of, they cannot be doing another Captain Amarendra Singh, Charanjit Singh Chani, Navjot Singh Sidhu, Mr. Ashok Gehlot and Mr. Satish, Pilot, Sachin Pilot, etc. Karnataka is a different clay altogether, Karthikeyan. You know that I have been covering Karnataka for ages.
Yes, sir.
And South Indian politics is taking a different turn now. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is squarely responsible for this mess.
Why do you say that?
Because he is instigating one person on the other. And if I don't get a very harsh words, the High Command, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is mentioning that High Command means 3 Gandhis. Sonia, Priyanka, Rahul. All the 3 Congress leaders are confused. Today she is in Dubai. Madam Sonia Gandhi is in Dubai. Priyanka Gandhi is in Dubai. They are coming tomorrow evening and day after tomorrow the meeting. Off and on, Mr. DK Shivakumar is helping one of the non-Congress party member of the family, that is Robert Vadra, in developing South Bangalore, Koramangala area. What I gather is more than thousands of crores. And that real estate, Mr. Siddaramaiah is also helping them. So therefore, there is a lot of web in that, Karthikeyan. Mr. Shivakumar is a fundraiser. And he gives money for all elections, Bihar, Telangana, anywhere you get, he will get. Suppose if you want to transport some people, he will get also from Jaipur to Karnataka, yes, ready.
Okay.
From Assam to, like that, he's an organizer.
Okay.
In total, I say, Mr. Rahul Gandhi failed the Congress, and that is going to be a boomeranging effect on the Congress. Even if Shivakumar is made as Chief Minister, that government won't last long. That's what I would like.
Okay. Dr. Itna, your opening comments?
No. What Mr. Rajgopalan said was, is right in a broader sense. But I wouldn't use that Mr. Rahul Gandhi would instigate this kind of rift between the leaders. That is stretching it a bit far. But anyways, what has happened is, this is not a new debate or a discussion or a controversy that has erupted just today. This has been going on right from the day one.
But my sources are telling me that this time it is different, Dr. Itna. My sources are telling me this time it is different.
It is different.
This time it's reaching some sort of a grand finale.
Yes. I'm coming to that. What has happened is, whatever analysis that we are doing, Ahinda, Siddaramaiah being such a big force in Ahinda community, Ahinda vote bank, DK Shivakumar being Vakaliga, strong man, all that is a given. That is exactly why Siddaramaiah is made as Chief Minister. That's exactly why DK Shivakumar is Deputy Chief Minister. Otherwise, there is no other explanation. Because these are strong men who together work towards victory, Congress, a phenomenal victory in 2023. And there must have been some agreement that must have been reached in 2023. What that arrangement is, that is known only to Mr. Siddaramaiah, Mr. DK Shivakumar, Mr. Venugopal, Mr. Surjewala, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Kharge. And also probably Mr. DK Suresh, DK Shivakumar's brother. Now, if there is such an arrangement, if there was a pact, simple point is that pact needs to be respected. It is not that somebody is, meting out a great injustice to an Ahinda leader or Ahinda community, nothing like that. There was a pact, and Ahinda leader has been given opportunity to serve the state as the chief minister for 7.5 years. And now, if there is a word given, if there is a gentleman's word, that gentleman's word has to be respected. That sentiment goes beyond community lines. Earlier you were speaking to Mr. Vijendra. Even his father, Yediyurappa, became chief minister because somebody, did this, reneging on the given word. That given word, that vachan that we call in Hindi or Kannada or in
Sanskrit. I don't know how much words matter in today's politics.
That's extremely important here. So if such a thing is there, it has to be respected.
Okay.
That's what DK Shivakumar was saying. So far, DK Shivakumar was playing it very indirectly. This morning, he totally put it on social media, saying that the world is world. That kind of a...
The world is the world and the world is the word. I know it's name of a very famous book. I read it in my master's class. Vijay, what's your assessment? Do you think that this time Gandhis will be able to resolve it? And secondly, why do we call it a devil's choice? Is it really a devil's choice in context of choosing between Siddaramaiah and DKS because their skills, their strengths are completely different?
Good evening, Kartika. The other day also we were talking about this, and I still said that whatever DK Shivakumar has done for the state in terms of being a very good organizer for the party and having mobilized and supported the party's growth in different states. But the fact is, why DK Shivakumar now? See, the very fact that 2.5 years back he agreed to not become the chief minister because he had these cases against him. There are 4 cases still going on, be it from the ED or the CBI, against him, his family members and others, which are still pending in limbo. And what was the status quo 2023 still remains the same. What is the assurance that DK Shivakumar can give that in case he's made the chief minister, the ED or the CBI will not act against him or arrest him? That is something that we need to weigh and think. That's what prevented him from becoming the chief minister then. That's what will prevent him from becoming the chief minister now. Because the Congress will not want to risk a government to placate a leader, and maybe you gave out statistics of the Ahinda.
Are you saying that they are afraid that something like Jharkhand should not happen in Karnataka?
Certainly. See, this is a fear because the ED, which has been keeping quiet for the last 2 years, what is the guarantee or what is the assurance that it will not act after he becomes the chief minister? We need to, think, and that's where the party has also a lot to calculate. It's not the merit of DK Shivakumar is being questioned, that, he is not a great organizer or a great leader and all that kind of thing. But with these cases, there are totally 19 cases, out of which on 4 he's in bail. Why will the party risk bringing down a government where it will have a sitting chief minister going to jail? So that's something where I feel, while DK may be aggressive, his supporters are aggressive, and everybody is saying that the pact should be maintained. But the conditions have not changed between the last 2 years. And I think so that's what will weigh very heavily when the High Command meets day after tomorrow.
Okay. Wajiullah, what has happened in Bengaluru throughout the day? Are all MLAs in the city, or half of them have flown to Delhi? Where are they? Can you just give us a lay of the land in context of what's happening in the Congress?
Well, Karthikeya, Mallikarjun Kharge has flown out of Bengaluru. That is the only person who's gone from Congress. But most MLAs are in the city. There are rumors that they will be going to Delhi and trying to put pressure on the High Command. And this is going to be from both the sides, from CM side and DCM side, because they do not want the issue to be highlighted more, because they feel that this is taking over their governance policies. This is taking over the other works that they are doing, because the media is only interested in who's going to be the CM. The only question that they are facing every time they face a camera is, are you going to Delhi or are you going? So that is one thing they want to avoid right now. And what we've learned also is that DK Shivakumar, who has said that he's going to Bombay today, and if he gets a call day after tomorrow, he might go to Delhi. So you are listening to these leaders, but from the MLA point of view, they are only meeting each other. They are meeting either Siddaramaiah or a deputy chief minister, but none of them have actually flown to Delhi. Yes, there are rumors of them going, but for now, The house is in Bangalore itself. There's no point where we are listening to them going anywhere.
Absolutely. Mr. Rajgopalan, just to bring this matter to everyone's attention and starting from you, is it a devil's choice in context of caste arithmetic? Do you think Siddaramaiah is heavier on DKS? Just a cold calculation of who is heavier. To you, sir.
You are asking me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, the caste domination is much more. All the religious mutts are also split in the Vakaliga and Lingayat factions. My understanding of Karnataka politics as of today, after Bihar, after the vote story controversy, after Rajanna was asked to resign because he revolted against Rahul Gandhi on vote story, with these 3 points with keeping in background, I feel Mr. Shivakumar has an edge and Shivakumar will be named. Otherwise, if you remember, Kartikeya, on the victory day of Bihar elections, Prime Minister spoke in the BJP headquarters that Congress is heading for a split and it is not INC, it is MMC. And not only that, if I bring to your attention...
So you said DKS has an edge. Why do you say DKS has an edge?
Because he is very close to Rahul Gandhi. Very, very close to Rahul Gandhi. Very close to Rahul Gandhi.
But what about the Ahinda matrix of the Chief Minister?
That they will take care of it in a very different way. Mr. DK Shivakumar will ensure that Ahinda constituency is kept in tight for Congress, intact for Congress, and there won't be any deviation from that. Ahinda is more important because BJP will heckle Mr. Rahul Gandhi. You are talking about OBC Ahinda. Now you are dumping Siddaramaiah. That's not going to be the case. But one more thing, after Bihar speech, Kartikeya, I tell you, 2 times Mr. Siddaramaiah met Prime Minister separately. That is why Prime Minister said in the victory speech that Congress is heading for a split. So therefore, Prime Minister got some sort of hint from Siddaramaiah.
Okay. That is why that is why I was running those graphics. Dr. Itnal, will Congress be able to not do the mistakes that were committed in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan? I am not including Haryana because of the fighting at the top. They lost the election to Bharatiya Janata Party because there was no consensus in context of alliance and candidates. They lost a winning election there.
Hopefully, Congress.
If you remember, Randeep Surjewala and Selja, they continued to speak openly throughout the elections in context of who's going to be the Chief Minister.
Absolutely. Hopefully, I'm saying Congress High Command has learned its lesson. But the problem, what has happened in this context is that if in Bihar, Congress or Mahagathbandhan were to get, if not a winning numbers, at least a reasonable numbers there, the Congress High Command would have had a different kind of a confidence level. But that has affected Congress High Command's confidence to a great extent. Number one. Number two, Vijay was talking about the DK Shivakumar having this, ED and CBI on his shoulder, and in a scenario where a sitting CM faces this kind of allegations, or if at all, in an extreme situation, if there's an arrest, that will be an embarrassment to the Congress. All that argument has happened in 2023. What has happened from 2023 to 2025 is that Mr. Siddaramaiah has also faced many charges. The Valmiki board scam, where the minister had to resign, and this Muda scam. That has, even despite that, he has survived. So, DK Shivakumar being DK Shivakumar, who came to power, who steered the Congress party to victory, even after spending time in Tihar jail for a while, he has his wherewithal.
That's the difference. That's the difference.
That's different. Number one. Number two, right now, Congress will have to take a call not only based on its word of mouth, of gentleman's word, it also has to take a call based on what is its strategy going to for 2028. Yes, if DK Shivakumar is made CM, Ahinda community will be a little, hurt. Siddaramaiah will feel little crestfallen, but there is 2.5 years more to manage all that, and DK Shivakumar is capable of that. One. Number two, after Bihar elections, the mathematics of election have changed. The kind of whatever freebies BJP was saying, they transfer directly 10,000 rupees to accounts, and people start expecting this kind of incentives for voting subsequently. So from grassroots level to at planning level, at entire election engineering, DK Shivakumar knows. So if we give reins to him, he might be able to steer.
So you are saying that DK Shivakumar is a better bet for the Congress party for the forthcoming assembly elections than Siddaramaiah?
2028 and also 2029 parliament elections.
Okay, for both. Let me play out the bite of HK Patil and then I'll come to all my guests.
High Command, they are going to meet and take whatever decision they want. And that meeting will settle everything, whatever has arisen in Karnataka. DCM naturally will meet senior leaders, senior ministers. That is quite natural. There is nothing very special in that.
Okay, now let me get down to the nitty-gritty of it. I'll come to you, Mr. Rajgopalan. I saw you wanted to say something, but Vijay, to you, what is the nitty-gritty? You know, he has met a lot of people. He met Jarkiholi. Do you think that he has been able to create a pressure on the leadership? Because this was not seen earlier, a sort of micromanagement which DK is doing now.
Well, see, no doubt, you know, DK Shivakumar is not sparing any effort to become what he is think. Because when we spoke about KPCC president replacement a couple of months back, at that time it was Satish Jarkiholi's name which was floated. And there was then also talk that Satish Jarkiholi would be given the KPCC president post in case DK Shivakumar became the chief minister. So that is something which, you know, very clearly was discussed and has been in Charcha for quite some time. But I'm just getting back to what Mr. Rajgopalan hinted some time back, being in Delhi and being privy to the kind of, you know, top talks that happen in Delhi. I don't know if he says that, you know, Siddaramaiah hinted to Narendra Modi that he would be splitting.
That's his version. I mean to say.
I'm giving him credit for, you know, the information that he has. But the fact is that, you know, one of the biggest detractors of Narendra Modi today is Siddaramaiah and not any other Congress leader who can openly attack Narendra Modi for, you know, his kind of politics. Now, the second thing is, he also said that DK Shivakumar is very close to Rahul Gandhi. And that's the reason why Rahul Gandhi could consider making DK Shivakumar. I don't think so Rahul Gandhi will sacrifice or risk a government in Karnataka to keep DK Shivakumar happy. So that's something which, you know, is very different point of view that I have on this. And coming back to the backward politics, let me tell you, even when last time there was a count and the meeting happened in Bengaluru, there were not even 25 MLAs who had stood behind DK Shivakumar that time strongly. And today also the scene may be little different, not very different from what it was.
So basically you are saying in the legislature party, Sidda holds the sway?
Yes, of course. And that is something where, you know, because this time around we saw some of senior journalists also calling MLAs and trying to convince them to switch over to the DK camp, which is something which never happened in the past. And that is very, very shocking that, you know, this is the level of, you know, conflict that we're going to. And I told you the last time, it is also helping the government that farmers' issues where, you know, you have the sugarcane farmers who are on agitation, the maize farmers are on agitation. The media has conveniently forgotten all these issues of, you know, governance or the outer ring road or the IT companies issues. Because last 2 weeks, we've been only seeing discussion, debate around the fight of these two leaders, governance.
But who is to be blamed? But who is to be blamed? The Congress is to be blamed. I mean, so look at BJP in Gujarat.
Including journalists, because we do not see the real people's issue. We are only busy whether DK becomes a chief minister or that. Not that, you know, if DK or Siddaramaiah, anyone is the chief minister, it changes the common man's life. Nothing. It doesn't matter to 90% of the population.
But I personally feel, Vijay, I also feel that it affects the governance, you know. When you have this sort of a leadership tussle at the top, it sends a wrong signal to the bureaucracy. I mean, so there can be only one person in charge of power, and that too happening in the Congress party. Who ran the country? Indira Gandhi. Who was the Prime Minister? Indira Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi. I mean, so Congress has the example of a strong centre as well. So it's even Vajpayee running a coalition was a power himself. He did not arrogate entire responsibility to Advani. I mean, so ultimately he called the shots when it came to NDA government. Mr. Rajgopalan, quickly, and then I'll take closing comment from my colleague Wajiullah. Mr. Rajgopalan.
Karthikeya, last month, what happened in Gujarat? Overnight, all the ministers resigned. Next day you got a new deputy chief minister. If you want to have a leadership, you have to learn from BJP. My point is, immediately Mr. Rahul Gandhi should have swung into action and made XYZ as a chief minister. Don't delay it. If delay causes more confusion. And second, important thing is, keeping one's word is the greatest strength in the world. That is a concept of tweet. From that you can understand Mr. DK Shivakumar is in a fighting mode, and today Mr. Rahul Gandhi met Priyanka Gandhi, not any other person. He was in Delhi. Why should he meet Priyanka Kharge? Priyanka Kharge has also got something access to grind, because he is proposing his father to be the natural candidate, neutral candidate.
I don't know whether that's possible. Vajul, your closing comments. You have been tracking the events in Bengaluru.
One thing is clear, Kartikeya, in Karnataka, rotation politics does not actually work. We've seen it in the past, and it's not been successful enough. And in this particular case, the only thing that I can agree with Mr. Rajgopalan is that the High Command should be a little quick in taking this decision, because the more you delay, the more there is a problem. But the rest of it, I may not agree with him, because what you are facing over here is there is a mass leader and there is a strong leader, which is DK Shivakumar. Siddaramaiah comes at a level where you are talking about Yediyurappa, Deve Gowda. These are leaders who have a mass backing, and Siddaramaiah is one of them. DK Shivakumar is a strong leader in Karnataka. Yes, he is somebody who saved the Congress in a lot of trouble. But it is Siddaramaiah who has got everyone together. He is the one who's consolidated the Ahinda vote bank. And if that slips away, Vokaligas and Lingayat alone cannot save Congress in this. And the other trump card that Siddaramaiah has, which may come this time or may come in some time, is the caste census. Because that is something that everyone is worried of. And that if that comes out, then there could be difficulty for DK Shivakumar, because that is where you are seeing those rumblings earlier in the year, where both Vokaligas and Lingayat, which have never been together, have come together for the first time because they were against this caste census. So Siddaramaiah has that trump card with him, and if he plays that at the right time, then it's Siddaramaiah all the way. DK will have to wait at that point of time. So
Thank you all of you. Thank you all of you.
Nice summary by Mohammed.
Yes. Thank you, Ajula. Very good observation. Thank you all of you for joining me. This is all the time I had on point 1, but the on point 2 is not far away, and the on point 2 is, why is General Asim Munir so afraid of Imran Khan? But after a short break.
खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
आराम से हाँ। सामान देना भैया।
अब आगे क्या करना है? वो पिट्टू की पर्ची में देखो ना, कहाँ गई पर्ची?
नमस्ते
जी।
हाँ? मुझे पता है वो पर्ची में क्या लिखा होता है। आप चलिए मेरे साथ। व्हील चेयर, ये आपका और ये आपका। पर्ची में शॉपिंग की बात तो जरूर लिखी होती है। थोड़ी पेट पूजा की बात कोई पर्ची में ना लिखे, ऐसा हो सकता है? टिफिन थैंक यू।
अरे पर्ची मिल गई।
पर्ची में तो ये सब लिखा ही नहीं था।
हम है ना आपकी पर्ची।
सिर्फ वर्ल्ड क्लास एयरपोर्ट्स नहीं चलाते हैं, आपके सफर में हम सफर बन जाते हैं। अदानी हम करके दिखाते हैं।
यही मौका है बिजनेस को बढ़ाने का, पर पैसा।
अपनी सुपर पावर यूज करने का टाइम आ गया है।
आप टेंशन मत लीजिए, IIFL फाइनेंस से झटपट गोल्ड लोन लीजिए और बिजनेस आगे बढ़ाइए।
आपके जैसे सुपर हीरोज ऐसी छोटी मोटी प्रॉब्लम से थोड़ी ना रुकते हैं, इसीलिए लाइफ जब भी आगे बढ़ने का मौका दे तो अपनी सुपर पावर, अपना गोल्ड यूज करिए और IIFL फाइनेंस से गोल्ड लोन लीजिए।
IIFL फाइनेंस करता है सीधी बात।
बहुत टायर्ड हो गई।
Take a date, not bites.
नो एडेड शुगर, प्रिजर्वेटिव के बिना डेट्स, बादाम, पिस्ता, काजू और शहद से तैयार किया गया लायन डेट्स नट बाइट्स।
Lion date, not bites.
Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan is alive, says jail authority. But Imran's lawyers have been denied access to meet him for the last 3 weeks. Now, Khan's sisters Noreen Khan, Alima Khan and Uzma Khan rushed to Haryana jail seeking proof that the Khan remained alive. Earlier, Alima Khan led a protest outside the jail saying that she would not leave until she was allowed to meet her brother. But the question is as to why the Pakistan government is so insecure with Imran Khan. Does Imran Khan still hold sway over the Pakistani masses? Fact is that the Pakistan has become a de facto dictatorship with Asim Munir firmly in power for next 5 years. So what makes Imran Khan tick? A guy who used to be the poster boy of the army? Imran Khan's party did not contest election, but people associated with his party won big time. He comes across as the least compromised politician in contrast with the Bhuttos and Sharifs. They look more politically tamed and compromised than him. And now he is seen as sole political dissent in the Pakistani politics that has capitulated before Asim Munir and enjoys the support of the conservatives. I will not waste time here. I am joined by Zulkarnain Tahir, political correspondent on newspaper, and Ambassador Veena Sikri. With me, I will straight away go to Mr. Zulkarnain Tahir, who joins me from Lahore. Thank you so much, sir. What makes Imran Khan take so much, even while he is in the prison, sir?
Yeah, for the last at least 3 years since Imran was ousted, all the politics surrounded him here. He's been practically tamed. He's been put in the prison. But
अभी भी popular हैं. आप बताइए ताहिर, अभी भी popular हैं.
Imran Khan is still popular. Is there no question about it?
तो ये क्या हुआ था? आप जरा बताएंगे हुआ क्या था जेल के सामने? ये इतनी रूमर्स क्यों उड़ी? लोग क्यों आए? हुआ क्या था?
सिंपल एज दिस, फॉर द लास्ट 1 महीने से अलाउ नहीं किया गवर्नमेंट ने कि इमरान खान से कोई भी मिल पाए. उनकी फैमिली, उनके लॉयर्स, उनकी पार्टी लीडर्स. इवन टुडे चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ खैबर पख्तूनख्वा visited him on the 8th time, and on that 8th consecutive time he was denied meeting with Imran Khan by the jail authorities. और दूसरी जानिब गवर्नमेंट अभी तक कोई एक्सक्यूज नहीं दे सकी कि 1 माह से why it is refusing Imran or denying Imran's meeting. There is no simple word from the government except the jail authorities. Today's statement that Imran is fine in the jail and he is not being transferred to any other jail. And there is nothing from the government side, from the jail authority side, except these 2 lines. तो एक सारी रूमर्स तो फिर इस तरह से आनी थी, ये स्पेकुलेशन तो होनी थी.
Ambassador Veena Sikri, what do you think has happened in the last 48 hours? Because the news came from Afghanistan Times and there was a handle from the Balochistan, the government in exile. So what's the big picture? I know there are a lot of narratives in play here, but what is the picture that emerges? Because Asim Munir is like completely settled.
Well, I think the only thing is, the one word that Asim Munir is scared of is democracy. So, the one thing that he does not want is any democratic or popular uprising against him. And today, Imran Khan, as you said, is the only person around whom there is a popular uprising, whose supporters are still very keen on his return to political activity, both within Pakistan and abroad. A lot of the Pakistani diaspora is supporting Imran Khan. And so because of these reasons, he is seen as the one last standing opposition to Asim Munir's dictatorial takeover of Pakistan society and of Pakistan's constitution and of Pakistan's leadership. We've seen how this 27th Amendment has given Asim Munir such sweeping powers, not only over all other branches of the defense forces other than the army, the navy, air force and all other branches, but also over political life. So he is like a dictator for life, as it were, almost. And I'm amazed that the Western countries are allowing this to continue to go through, because in earlier years, the West position always was that in either Pakistan, Bangladesh or anywhere else, if there is an increase of authoritarian authority, if there's an increase of dictatorship, a lack of democracy, then these countries will not be allowed to participate in UN peacekeeping forces. And we know that UN peacekeeping forces participation is extremely lucrative, and the soldiers and officers of the armies of